And hello, everyone. It is FANzine Live. This is Tom, and we are doing the World Zines today. This is my stop in Paris, and I picked up a copy of Metal Hurlant. Metal Hurlant, I believe it's called. I think it's a silent H. Is the French original edition of heavy metal. Of course, there have been other versions, other editions, like the American edition. And pure coincidence, I just learned, I'm recording this as I record this the day before, yesterday, I learned that there is going to be a relaunch of Heavy Metal magazine here in the States. Looks like it's in the embryonic stage at this point, but there is a thing in the works. Didn't really expect that to happen when I was planning on reviewing this, but all the better. This is an incredible book. I also should share that I picked this up when I was going out to Central Europe. We did a layover in Paris at, honestly, probably the least elaborate terminal at Charles de Gaulle Airport, where all the commuter jets went, because going from Paris to Vienna is just a little commuter jet. So this particular terminal didn't have much. It had a little food court, not even a food court. It had a restaurant, which probably had lousy food by their standards, but by American standards, everything was fabulous. And it had a newsstand. And in the newsstand, they had all your trinkets and magnets and pins and t-shirts and that type of stuff. But then they had their magazines. And in their magazine rack, they had Metal Hurlant. They actually had another book, which I'll probably get to at some point. But these were just stacked up. And I was like, oh my gosh, they just sell these comics just everywhere. And of course they do. Metal Hurlant is the legendary piece that people like Mobius helped start back in the 70s. This is a thick magazine. This is really thick. And I look at the last page. It is 288 pages of comics. I note that it's 1995 in euros, and the euro is worth a little more than an American dollar, so you're probably looking at about $22, $23. It says it's number 11. I was looking for like something to tell me what number or what, and they don't really have anything about that. No, they don't. But I'm guessing they release this monthly, quarterly, bi-monthly. I don't know. But I thought I would just share with you what you've got in your 288 pages of Metal Hurlant. I only took my French in freshman year of high school, and that is a long time ago for me. So I tried using Google Translate, and using a phone or a tablet, you can look over the different sections and read the French translation, which Google actually does pretty well. It's cumbersome, and I wasn't able to find a way to make it kind of smooth and easy to do. So I gave up after the first couple stories, but it's still beautiful. And I thought you would just love to see some of this stuff. This is just gorgeous work. Can you imagine having content of this quality every single issue? And it's different. I mean, this one you've got maybe colored pencils, perhaps. And then you switch over, and this next one has really heavy line work. All done with a science fiction bent, all done very adult, and not necessarily adult as in a gratuitous sex mode, but in a adult themes and not infantile. There's no infantilization, I think is the right word. And then you can see they do some interviews. This case being an artist. Then they jump back in. And the cartooning goes all over the place. I mean, this is zine level stuff. But it's still so incredible. I mean, this is just great. It goes all over the place. Guys, we are 40 pages in, and we have had some incredible stuff. This, I can't believe how gorgeous that is. You can see the pixelization on the page there. It has to be like a filter that they put over the top. But look at that. Some of the craziest black and white work I have ever seen. A little bit of a discussion of the Furiosa movie. This almost has like a Mr. X, like a Seth type of look to it. And this is just amazing. And it goes on and on and on. Layouts are different. Love this. The white eyes on the fearsome dog. Guy running for his life. This is definitely a manga-inspired piece. Wow. Look at that action shot down at the bottom. Let's see. Yeah. Make sure you can see that. Yeah, it looks like Grandma knows how to use a sword. Oh, this is neat. They're using colored halftones. Almost a old newspaper style, or an old comic book coloring style. Old comic book printing style. Well, it's pretty clear the world of manga and anime has definitely gotten into world comic culture, because it is right there as well. Another interview. Charlie Hebdo is one of the other magazines that I saw on the stands. I'm not sure I got a copy of that. This one has kind of a cartoony type look. But the colors make me think that this is watercolor. Like you can see there. That would be hard to pull off digitally. Oh, wow. Love going from the brown to the blue. So we're now in the fantasy world. And then we jump back. Neat. Really simple artwork here. I should say simple from the line work. It's all this, appears to be all the same pen weight. Definitely not simple as far as the piece itself and the use of that line weight. Doing something about the cinematography of the 1917 World War I movie. Oh, this is cool. I have to tell you, folks, I have not regretted switching from French to Spanish in my high school and college studies. I never really looked back. Oh, this is neat. So much variety. Anyway, I haven't regretted for a minute that I switched from French to Spanish, because Spanish is so prevalent here in the Americas. But I got to tell you, it kills me that I can't read this stuff. Not that you need it for this one. Look at these monsters. They're incredible. And the color. Making of We Are Zombies. So it looks like that was a translation from a comic. Just fantastic. Huh. A fetus or whatever right on the guy's head. Okay. All over his body. All right. There's some serious science fiction going on. Insomnia. Wow. This looks almost like what would happen if Darwin Cook tried to do manga. Oh, that's a great looking. Then you go from that. Wow. I know I'm saying wow a lot, but I'm just blown away by this. Video Club. Alejandro Jodorowsky, who worked, of course, with Mobius on the Incal and was the director who tried to do Dune. There's a really neat piece about that on the internet, on YouTube. Jodorowsky's Dune. But anyway, so he wrote this. The variety in this book just truly blows me away. Can you imagine having a magazine of this quality being published on a regular basis here in the States? I kid you not. I could probably, if there was something this good every month, I could probably cut my comics reading down significantly. Just pick up a copy of this and read it every month. Really hoping that the new heavy metal magazine gets to this level. A piece about cyberpunk. BioShock. Look at this. And they publish this thing regularly. Amazing. Just amazing. So yeah, there you go. That, my friends, is what an issue of Metal Hurlant looks like. I picked this up over the summer. in July. It is an incredible zine. Not exactly of the homemade variety, but I think as world zines go, it's probably good that we take a look and kind of understand where some of the creativity is happening and how it's different than what we have here in the States. It's a wonderful magazine. So glad I picked it up. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. We're going to take a look at more world zines in the days ahead. I do have another title. Name escapes me, but I've got another title that I picked up at that newsstand. I'll probably take a look at that over time, but I'm going to go back and start looking at some of the others that I picked up at the zine shops in Central Europe, because I've got a bunch of those still to take a look at. But I did think it was worth taking a look at this just to share Metal Hurlant with you. And good luck to the people who are going to be making the heavy metal magazine here in the States. You got some big shoes to fill. If you think you can pull something like this off, more power to you. That's it for now, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying Metal Hurlant with me. And I will catch you next time.